Another big tic that I had when I was a kid, and this actually only happened one night, and I am once again very thankful that it never came back, was a tic that I had on Christmas Eve. It was probably one of my biggest tics as far as like body movements go that I've ever had. Now, I love Christmas. I've talked about this on here before. It is no secret that Christmas is my absolute favorite time of year. On Christmas Eve, we would always go to my grandma's house. And this one particular Christmas Eve, I don't know if I was extra excited about Santa coming, whatever it might have been when I was a kid, but I would crouch down, all the way down, like into a little ball, and then I would jump up and do basically like a Dutch jump or a straddle jump, whatever you want to call it. Now, I was a dancer when I was growing up. I danced for 20 years in my past. And so I think that's where that tic kind of came from, but it was a huge tic and it was a very uncomfortable tic. And the thing with tics, as I've talked on here before, the more you don't want to do them, or the harder almost like the tic would be in a certain situation, the more your body wants to do that tic. So every time I would walk in like a doorway, that's when I wanted to do it the most, because it's like my brain needed to see like, hey, can we do this tic without hurting ourselves? Can we do this tic without kicking the wall? Blah, blah, blah. And I was never, and still not, a very tall person by any means. I'm not even 5 foot tall. So thankfully I was able to do it. However, it was like my body was testing me the whole night. Some of my tics when I was younger were definitely a lot different than they were today. And at least for some of those, I am, like I said, very thankful that they have changed over the years.